Hello there. My name is sometimes Heather and at the Elsker Sunlight. Today, we are going to continue the Deadlands zone story with Denisa here. Before we do anything, we all know the drill. Judge keyboard. There we go. Should I apologize for being hideously late? Today my daily reward is Cycle Behind the Stars space art. Yes, sorry for being tardy yet again. Well, I overslept yet again. Sorry. I'll try to be better. Now, first things first.
Let us speak.
Got a hit marking. Let's preview this actually. Why did you take your clothes off to showcase the head markings? Here we go. So when you are a vampire, face markings and body markings, especially the paint kind, they don't show up properly. They are pale, diluted, and I actually kinda like it, but this one is more diluted than others. I'm going to stick with what I have, which is Ancient Dragon face marks, also Ancient Dragon body marks. So, let's pick up the next stage by speaking with Parent.
Look at us, little mortal. Forced to accept the word of a blind old seer. Imprisoned and driven mad in Dagon's blood pit. If Elegine is to be believed, we'll find Sister Saldina and the Riven Cataclysm at the summit.
What do you know about... how does one pronounce? Anilak? What do you know about the Anilak summit?
I have heard of the location. A barren peak scoured by winds that flay flesh from bone. A good place to build a secret retreat, provided the walls can withstand the constant winds. Sister Saldina has taken great care to hide the Riven Cataclysm.
I assume you have a plan.
Always. With Rynkyus and his blade bearers beside us, we will fight our way to the Riven Cataclysm. When I have seen what I need to, you can destroy the device. Meet us at the base of an Ilark summit, provided you want to be part of this.
I will meet you at an Anilak summit.
Grab the Daedrat and prepare yourself. The dangers of an Ilark summit are enough to make even a Dremora pause.
Let us go, Master.
As usual, after
we
the...
should be careful. I expect that both Sister Saldina and Nokros may be there.
initial conversation, we get to explore the lore a little bit further, but let's just grab our Daedrat and
we will
go.
find Nokros at an Ilark summit, Master. Oh, he has so much to answer for. If you smash him to the ground so I may reach him, I will gnaw his face off.
Do you have any idea how Nokros changed you into this form?
No. Nokros is no mage. He must have found some relic or forgotten curse to transform me into this Daedrat body. And he must have caught me off guard. Otherwise, I would have destroyed him the moment he struck at me.
I hope you'll be more observant when we reach an Ilark summit.
You dare insinuate? The Master meant no offense. They're just a stupid mortal.
Oh, God, stupid.
Nokros never dared display a hint of disloyalty, let alone challenge me for my place as Prince Dagon's champion. I would have crushed him into a paste. Can we go now?
Pop in my pack, Aerox.
Yes, Master. To the base of an Ilark summit, Master. Nokros must pay for this insult he has forced upon me.
I do wonder how come Nokros is such a difficult word to pronounce. So where is this Ilark summit? Pray tell. There. And we are here. We need to go to a way shrine and then travel here. But first, as usual, we are drinking coffee. This is my first cup. Ah, please. We have forgotten today's daily endeavors. Let's read them once we reach the way shrine. I'm
Why
hoping this
concern
is the way.
yourself with this? We can outlast the mortals.
Wow, isn't this amusing? It is Turdas in Tamriel and Thursday in real world. My time currently is 2:25 p.m. and Tamriel time is 2:37 p.m. It's always fun to notice that we are at the same day at the approximately same time endeavors. Today's daily endeavors encourage you to craft 5 items with the jewelry crafting skill, complete 1 battleground match, use ultimate abilities 4 times, defeat 100 enemies, or spend 2,000 archival fortunes in the Infinite Archive. This week's weekly endeavors encourage you to harvest 100 resources from the world, kill 12 players in Cyrodiil, or earn 12,000 award medals in battlegrounds. I went with harvesting resources because that's my favorite kind of endeavor. So, we saw this defeat 100 enemies last week as well, and it isn't all that difficult to achieve. I did that by just going to Bungle Grotto and killing all the swarming mudcrabs.
I can practically smell
That was
Nocros. Hurry, Master. We can catch him.
Speak with
Good, we're all
There.
here. You and Rynkyus will lead the assault, mortal.
Your mortal shell may not survive the climb to the summit, but I will do what I can to protect you.
Actually, speaking with our companions isn't mandatory. Let's still have a chat with Barrett. I really think the way.
Unlike others of my ilk, I have no particular interest in open battle. I leave the assault on the summit to you and Rynkyus. The Anchorite, the Bladebearer rearguard, and I will catch up once you locate the Riven Cataclysm.
What do you think we'll face on the climb to the top?
In addition to the harsh conditions and the destructive wind, I expect you will face Daedra loyal to Valkanaz Nokfraz. Perhaps mortals devoted to the Dagon cult. Surely neither Nokfraz nor Sister Saldina would leave the Riven Cataclysm unguarded.
Do you think Sister Saldina knows that Nokorots wants to build his own cataclysm?
Given what we've seen of their interactions thus far, I'd say neither of them tells the other any more than necessary. Perhaps we can use that at some point. Widen the rift that already exists between them. Now hurry. We will see you at the summit.
I will see you at the summit. Should we speak with Rynkyus as well? Start moving.
As As we ascend the summit, know that
There's
I
two.
can protect you from the worst of the
Todd,
lightning
your
and the
game's
wind
broken.
shears, provided you do not stray too far from my side. As for any other threats, you will need to deal with those of your own accord.
This is amusing. I'm supposing this bug comes from there being another player who's also speaking with Rynkyus. So, visual bug. What other threats are you expecting us to face?
The dangers of the Deadlands are numerous, mortal. Have you not determined that by now? Arkanaz Novkroz will have his minions out in force. He may have been ordered to assist Sister Seldina, but he will look for every opportunity to displace her.
Displace her?
You try to interpret Daedric actions through mortal understanding. I have seen the mortals of Wretched Spire do the same thing. It leads to all sorts of trouble. Novkroz will seek to discredit and undermine Seldina even as he works to assist her.
Alrighty. As amusing as this double Rynkyus is, we must hurry. Climb the summit. We have been given a path to follow, so going better. So, this should prove to be relatively easy, right? Ah, enemy. Is he hitting me? That damage shield is pretty intrusive, actually. I wish we had an option to like either activate companion and shield effects and such, or to play without them. I need merchant. This is probably maybe not the best place to speak with
Anything I can
merchant,
do for you?
but I have no other choice. Exos, what do I need that uncertain? Kind of like Exos,
we
what,
ascend.
but I think I've used it
Yes?
with many of my characters, so maybe we don't need it anymore. As usual, I will leave a link to Tinesa's build in the description below once we are
Using the natural defenses of this place to protect them.
complete
Probably
today.
Novkroz's idea.
Are we there yet? Oh, did we get rid of the damage shield? No. So do we continue this way? This climb is actually much
Above
more
this peak, nothing troubles my true form.
challenging than I thought, simply due
Novkroz
to
came
the
this way.
visual effect and these things. A passage here.
In here! Hurry!
Passage
This
to
way! I
Annihilate
will
Summit.
gnaw Nocros's nose off!
We're following your Daedrat?
Nocros is gone!
This is so much better.
Curse him!
Speak with Erox. Should we first take a look around? This place is actually rather pretty. Alright.
Master, I smell blood. Mortal blood. It seems I have a very strong nose in this puny form. I smell Nocros as well. He was here, I am certain of it.
Tell me about the immortal blood side vampire.
Oh, freshly spilled, Master. A mortal died here not long ago. We should look around and see what tale this place can tell us about those who ascend to the summit. Travelers can be careless, especially when they are being killed.
What do you mean, Erox?
Dead mortals pay little attention to where they leave their bodies, or the things they carry. Very untidy. Selfish of them, really. Daedra avoid that by simply not dying. Usually.
Alright, let's look around.
Search the cave, Master.
Search the cave.
Mortal died nearby. I smell
We find here
dark and strange.
I do not take orders from a Daedrat.
great, which we can't search. Just a moment. Why is that? Oh, there's a thingy. Twisted rod.
Twisted rod. That's what I smelled. It must be important.
Unusual key.
You found something? It did not occur to me to bother with a dead mortal.
And then we need to speak with Rynkyus.
I've seen only a few dead mortals during our stays in Wretched Spire. But it's obvious that this cultist died recently. I do not need the nose of a Daedrat to smell freshly spilled blood. What did you find?
A key of some sort. It is covered in runes.
Let me see. This key is not familiar to me, but it might prove useful. A way into the waking flame lair, perhaps? Careless of them to let some weakling walk about with it. Or for Varkanaz Nocros to leave it behind, unless he had no need of it.
What do you think happened here?
We saw that Nocros directed his underlings Jind and Zainoaz to question Waking Flame cultists about the Cataclysm device. I believe this cultist met the same fate. But seizing a captive on Sister Seldina's doorstep... Nocros grows bold.
Do you know what this twisted rod might be used for?
It's unimportant. Whatever power it once held has been expended. The Daedrat might sniff and paw at it, but if the rod had a purpose, Nocros would not have left it behind. Collect your pet. We should get to the summit.
I will speak with Erox. So, speak with Erox now. A lot of conversations on this stage.
There is nothing defective about my hearing, Master.
No, we
or
have to
my
speak.
curiosity. The Blade Bearer is wrong to dismiss me with such contempt. I am Arox the Mutilator. Have I not proved myself useful, Master?
Yes, you have, but we need to reach the summit now.
As you wish, Master. The day will come when I fall upon your enemies like a burning thunderbolt and lay 100 blackened skulls at your feet. Let us see if the Blade Bearer sneers at Arox then.
Pop into my pack,
As you
Erox.
command.
The creature is stowed? Then let us move.
continue to summit. The mist effect is actually really pretty, I like it. Door much closer than I expected, please. It's actually really nice out here. I really like the skies here. But we mustn't.
Remember, mortal, do not range too far from me, else I cannot protect you from the summit's elements.
Mustn't remain. Instead, we must move on. To tornadoes and shades. I like the idea that Rynkyus is protecting us, but the shield truly is a bit in the way. So many enemies. And now that we actually remove the shield, it's gone. Oh, there it is again.
A wind gate. Effective for blocking narrow places. See if the key you found by the dead mortal is of any use here.
Windgate.
Wind gate.
My true form could tear through it with ease.
Cute. So we need to unlock most of these windows. Ooh, that was nice.
Very good, Master. Not as good as tearing it down and stomping it to rubble, but still, well done.
A portal?
An Oblivion Gate.
Our enemies have already fled.
Where is the Dagonist temple? What exactly did the Mad Seer tell you, mortal? Did he lie?
Nokfroz used that portal, Master. His scent lingers.
I don't think Elegion lied. The Riven Cataclysm must be beyond that portal.
Instead of jumping headfirst into the portal, we must speak with Lilith.
Tell me again, mortal. What exactly did Elegion say to you when you asked about the Riven Cataclysm?
He said we could find the Riven Cataclysm by going to Anilak Summit.
If that portal leads to wherever the Cataclysm waits, then Elegion spoke true. We will not know until we use it, however. I sense that the portal connects to Nirn. Moreover, it contains a ward meant specifically for me. I dare not step through.
What kind of ward?
Sister Seldina and the Waking Flame have attempted to neutralize me before. They warded this portal with a spell that will unravel my current body.
Oh dear.
Remember,
I don't want
I cannot die. Not like you. But I can be inconvenienced by the process of reformation.
There's no way to remove the ward?
Perhaps, but it would take time we do not have. You must serve as my eyes, little mortal. Find the Cataclysm, examine it, remember everything you see. Then do whatever you feel is necessary. Take the anchorite. I'll send Rynkyus through shortly.
I will go find the Riven Cataclysm.
We suspect the Riven Cataclysm waits through that portal, but we cannot be sure.
Take the anchorite and go, mortal. I will follow after I give the blade bearers their instructions and confer with Lilith.
As usual, you can find more there. This portal takes us to Fort Grieve. It sounds ominous, and I do believe I need more coffee. Be right back. I'm going to trust that I am in the picture. Let's enter the portal.
So this is Nan? It's so different.
We do find enemies here, but Fort Creep is a little bit less fiery than one could expect. What? So, I do believe we need to make our way here, which means that we will follow this path, take the stairs here, and then go on the wall and reach this place. This is my guess. It's been a while since I have played through this quest, and we
We
can
are blade bearers, you Dagonist fools! Free us now!
trust my memory. I'm sticking with my main weapon here because the enemies are relatively easy and I'm relatively lazy. Everyone group up. No? Fine. Sorry. Moving on, we go this way. Oh, this quest actually allows us a little bit closer to the daily endeavor of destroying 100 enemies. We are currently at 39. Well, what is this then? I cannot use that door right now, but how do I get to my destination then? I am confused. Can we loot apple trees? No. Could we have missed a door here? Do we need to go all the way back? Dang it, Todd. So our new neighbors have been absolutely quiet since they moved in. We have of course heard the sounds of IKEA being put together and other sounds of living, and now they breeze through this. Vampire is displeased. So is this our destination? Yes, it is.
How dare they?
But at least we got to kill him.
Clan fear. Free them, mortal.
Unlock Blade Bearer's cage.
Rynkyus? Our kin! They feed them to a device beneath the citadel.
Report, Hadri. What is this place?
They call it Fort Grief. Valkanar's Nokvros's minions captured us near Jin's foundry and turned us over to the Waking Flame. They brought us here.
Mortal, I will escort my kin back to the portal. Press on and free any other blade bearers you encounter.
So we have, or I have, messed up a little bit. Could be worse.
Prepare the next set of prisoners for the capture.
Let's go around again.
Nokvros. He's here somewhere. I'd know that stink anywhere.
We're almost there.
Over there. More cages.
Three captive blade bearers. Unlock Blade Bearer's gates. Cage.
We won't let you feed us to your device.
These mortals are allies, Dothas. Tell them what you know of this place.
Speak with Dothas. This guy.
Blade bearers do not bother with mortals. Even those a wretched spire we barely tolerate. But if Rynkyus commands it, I will treat you as an ally. This device they call the Cataclysm. It is an abomination.
Tell us what's happened to you, friend.
We tracked our first group of missing blade bearers to Kinmarcher Jin's foundry. When Nokvros gave our kin to the Waking Flame mortals, we followed them to an Ilark summit. That's where Nokvros's blood adepts captured us.
And they brought you here?
Yes, bound like Ogrim waiting for the torturer's lash. The mortal leader, Sister Seldina. Nokvros stood beside her like a trained clan fear. They took our kin to the citadel, to their catalyst device. They use our essence to fuel the infernal thing.
What do you mean they use your essence? We thought the cataclysm transforms Daedra into incarnates.
I heard the cultists talking. Apparently, early versions of the Cataclysm used a single Daedra and transformed them into some sort of living disaster. But this version, the Riven Cataclysm, it drains the essence from many Daedra, leaving nothing behind.
And that's bad?
Mortals, you know nothing. They use the collected essences to create a single powerful incarnate. The essences overwhelm the recipient, erasing them, remaking them. They become a mindless force of destruction. Meanwhile, the drained ones die.
I thought Tremora can't die.
Normally we cannot, but with our essence drained, nothing remains to return to oblivion. Nothing to reform. You need to know. They have another stronghold, a place called Deadlands. But if you seek the Riven Cataclysm, it's in the fort's citadel.
Alrighty.
Mortals, make your way into the citadel. I will follow once my kin are safe.
So now we get to go to the tower and find our next destination. I suppose apple trees are still unreadable. And now we can enter the Great Citadel. Find the Riven Cataclysm.
Strange sense here. Something metallic, sharp. It smells of power. Maybe the Cataclysm Master.
So this place is relatively straightforward. Let's see how many times we can get lost, turned around and misplaced. So the anchorite can heal us. That's really, really nice of her.
Mortals, I escorted my kin to safety. Now let us find the Riven Cataclysm and punish our foes.
You do not command here, Nokvraz. I take no orders from you.
Sister Seldina and Nokvraz, they're in the chamber below.
So we get to confront Sister Seldina and Nokvraz. That guy. But not here. One corpse there, another one here. I have a question. Do we go this way? No. Oh, yes it do. Do we get to go closer to this device I have forgotten. It is interesting, rather pretty and kind of scary. Let's investigate. Got it.
Your mortal hubris amuses me, Selfie. Lord Dagon has no...
Possible containers. Sure.
You lie. You cannot create without me.
Intruders! Stop them!
Oh dear. I don't think they will succeed in stopping us. No matter how hard they try.
You fools to think you could stop us.
Disastrix. What a wonderful, wonderful title. Or perhaps me. I'm set. So we have found the inner cistern, which actually led us to the pretty orb.
Then go. Lord Dagon will reward my devotion. You'll see.
This looks like a battle arena, so let's
Intruders?
prepare.
Good. You will fall before the power of my newest incarnate.
Yeah.
Destroy them,
Wow.
my beautiful creation.
Oh,
The Incarnate's drawing power from the Cataclysm. I'll try to stop the flow. There must be a switch or something.
There! Those look vulnerable.
so we first need to destroy Cataclysm vessels.
Who hides behind that mask?
Mortal! Take shelter under my shield!
Oh, again. Thanks. So the enemy is shielded, but I do suppose we can still cause damage to it.
Cataclysm is healing that thing.
Regenerated health.
Disaster
A
incarnate?
dirty trick. Also someone's pants.
Will protect you.
This sounds like the red wave we saw coming really, really hurts, and we need to
Stop this damn contraption.
make certain we
How are you
shelter.
taking control of the Cataclysm?
Oh.
That's not possible.
Oh, this is actually interesting. Destroy another Cataclysm vessel.
My shield will protect you.
Oh, shield. Wait, I'm not liking it. Right. Got interrupted again. Divided itself. Oh, interesting. And then another Cataclysm vessel destroyed. think I need a healer. Where is that shield? Oh. Should we destroy these small enemies as well? I think that might be safest. We're almost done. We did it, yay.
I think I can release the core.
Oh,
I'll kill you all for this.
we also need to destroy the cataclysm.
Quick, my friend. Destroy the core.
How do I destroy the core? Oh. It fell. Do we activate it? Yes, we do.
Rynkyus! I don't know how long Lyrinth's portal will remain open. Hurry!
Then we get to just portal to the wretched spire. That was actually really an entertaining enemy. I wish all enemies were like that, with like interesting mechanics
I finally determined your location and opened
and
the portal.
fun animations.
Come, Mortal. Tell me all that transpired. Once the Blade Bearers appeared and told me about Fort Grief, it only took a short time to ascertain your exact location and open a portal. This seemed like a safe enough place to regroup. Now, tell me what transpired. Did you find the Riven Cataclysm?
We had to destroy the Riven Cataclysm to stop Sister Saldina's Storm Incarnate.
You had to... before I could examine it? Did you at least take a close look at the device? Or bring back any of its component parts for me to study?
We were sort of busy fighting for our lives, and both Valkina's Novgorods and Sister Saldina got away.
So we have nothing? Nothing I can investigate? No one I can interrogate? I am disappointed, mortal. Now I must start all over again.
Not necessarily. Blade Bearer and Dothas said they have another stronghold, a place called Deadlight.
Deadlight? That name is familiar. A lost realm somewhere in Oblivion. We need to return to Fargrave. Make inquiries. Locate this hidden place. Meet me at Madame Wim's, little mortal. Perhaps my investigations will yield answers after all.
I will meet you in Fargrave at the House of Winds. Go to the House of Winds. Can we use your portal too?
Scour the Deadlands for signs of the waking flame. Wherever Sister Saldina hides, we will find her.
Let's try this portal, or way shrine, for a change. So everybody has portal magic but me. Jelly. This way shrine I haven't yet unlocked, so opening it might actually make our lives a little bit easier. There we go. Go to Fargrave. Where did we find House of Winds? Oh, there. Right next to the Way Shrine. Speak with Lyrinth. In the upstairs area.
Master, show Lyrinth the twisted rod. It's important, I'm sure of it.
What's this then?
I assumed we'd find answers here in Fargrave. Some way to salvage the opportunity denied me at Forge Grief. But no. Even Madam Wim seems at a loss as to the location of Deadlight.
Maybe this will help. We found this twisted rod in a cave on Anilak Summit.
Let me see. It contains a dormant enchantment of some sort. It feels unpleasant. And the magic, it smells like your Daedrat. I will keep the rod and study it as time permits. Unfortunately, I do not think it is related to Sister Seldina.
So, how do we find this hidden realm called Deadlands?
I'm not sure yet, but the answer will become clear soon enough. I should not have gotten angry, little mortal. You have helped me a great deal, and you certainly helped Fargrave and Nirn by destroying the Riven Cataclysm. Take this as a recompense.
Thank you.
The secret, come mortal. We have much to discuss.
And this we will continue in the next part. Next week will be episode 5 in the Deadlands Zone story, and since the last stage is usually the stage that ties everything together through conversations, I think we might be able to finish next week, but we'll see. But now, I do believe the time has come to say goodbye. For now, I will return, as mentioned, next Thursday at 2 p.m. to continue from here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.